Here's a psychology fact you are not ready for. You don't fail because you're lazy. You fail because your brain is actively working against you. Psychologists call this your attachment style. And once you understand it, you'll finally see why you push people away, why you cling too hard, why you go cold right when things get real, and why you keep repeating the same cycle with different people, like it's a script you memorized as a child. Because here's the brutal truth, it is. But here's where it gets even worse. Most people walk around thinking their relationship problems are about compatibility. Wrong. Psychology says you don't keep choosing the wrong people by accident. You choose them because they feel familiar. You call it chemistry. Science calls it a trauma response. The butterflies you feel, that anxiety in your chest when someone pulls away, that's not love. That's your nervous system recognizing a pattern it already knows how to survive. And this next part explains why no matter how many relationships you've been in, nothing has changed. Anxious attachment. If this is you, and a lot of you aren't going to want to hear this, you are exhausting to love. Not because you're a bad person, but because your need for reassurance is bottomless. You check your phone every 5 minutes. You overanalyze a 3-word text. You apologize for things that aren't your fault just to keep the peace. You would rather stay in a bad relationship than face the terror of being alone. This happens because as a child, your emotional needs were met inconsistently, sometimes warm, sometimes distant. So your brain learned, love is unpredictable, fight for it constantly, or lose it. And now, you're still fighting, every single day, even when there's nothing left to fight for. If that hit you, good. It means you needed it, because we're not done. Then there's avoidant attachment. And if the anxious type is the one who clings, you are the one who runs. You pride yourself on being independent. You tell yourself you don't need anyone. You pull away right when things start getting deep. You go cold. You get busy. You convince yourself the other person was too much. But here's the part nobody wants to admit. You don't run because you don't care. You run because you care too much. And that terrifies you. Your brain learned early that depending on people leads to disappointment. So it built a wall, a very clean, very logical, very lonely wall. And now you sabotage every relationship that gets close enough to actually matter. And then tell yourself, you're just not the relationship type. You are. You're just afraid. Now the most chaotic of all, disorganized attachment. This is the push and the pull. The I love you, don't leave me, followed by get away from me in the same breath. This style is most often linked to early trauma. Environments where the person who was supposed to protect you was also the source of the fear. Your brain never learned what safe love looks like, so it treats closeness as a threat and distance as abandonment, simultaneously. Every relationship becomes a war zone, and then there's secure attachment. Before you relax thinking, that's you, studies suggest only about 50% of people are securely attached. That means the other half of the room is operating from fear, avoidance, or chaos, and calling it normal. Secure people trust. They communicate. They don't spiral when someone needs space. And if you've never experienced that, it can feel almost suspicious, like something must be wrong if there's no drama. That's how deep this goes. Here's the truth you've been avoiding your entire adult life. Your attachment style isn't just affecting your romantic relationships. It's affecting your friendships, your work relationships, how you handle conflict, how you receive a compliment, how you respond to your own success. Psychology says the most painful thing about insecure attachment isn't the relationships it destroys. It's the version of yourself you never get to become, because you're too busy managing fear that was never yours to carry in the first place. You didn't choose this, but you are choosing every single day whether to stay in it. So what do you actually do with this? First, name it. Most people go their whole lives never knowing they have an attachment style. Just understanding which one you carry takes away some of its power. You stop thinking, something is wrong with me, and start thinking, this is a pattern I learned, and patterns can be unlearned. Second, stop chasing the familiar. If every person you've been drawn to has hurt you in the same way, that's not coincidence. Your nervous system is seeking what it knows. Third, get uncomfortable on purpose. If you're anxious, practice practice sitting with uncertainty without reaching out. If you're avoidant, practice staying when your instinct is to shut down. The goal isn't to become someone different. The goal is to give your nervous system new evidence that safety is possible. And finally, this work is hard. It is not a self-help quote. It is not a week of journaling. Attachment patterns formed over years, sometimes decades. You were handed a program you didn't write, but you are the only one who can rewrite it. And that starts right now.